Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we're going to be dealing with this. It seems as though Rendog has left us a bit of a present. Attention, the Saints Butts. Your saplings have been returned organically. Please return Logolas at once. Logolas being his Logfella's axe. Sincerely, Rendog. And I can't get into my house. I mean, I can. But I can also, there's the little storage, or there's the little secret tunnel down here. And we'll have to clean this up, of course. Because, I need to be able to get into my storage room. Unfortunately, Rendog seems to have filled that with leaves as well. And I can't get to half of my stuff. My entire house is filled with leaves. All because he wants his axe back. He wants his axe back. Does he? I'll give him his axe back. I will give him his axe back, indeed. Alright guys, I am back, and we have returned. We have returned the Logolas axe. There it is. We're gonna put some signs on it, of course. So, let's just put them right here. We'll say log phonies. Actually, we'll say attention, log phonies. We have returned your Logolas. Sincerely, the Saints. There we go. That should be adequate, and that should explain our message very well. All right. Anyway, so I think it's also time to clean up Cleo's prank, although I suppose we can leave it for a little bit longer. I don't really know. I haven't decided. I do want to go over a little bit what happened in the live stream. We did a live stream actually in the middle of the week on Wednesday, so I think I'm going to go over that a little bit. So I'm going to head to the Dwarven Base, guys, and I'll meet you there in just a second. Alright guys, we are back, and when you come through the portal now to the Dwarven Base, we have this wonderful little bridge here that leads in to the main entranceway. So, this is what we built on the live stream on Wednesday, and I like the way that it looks. I like it a lot. We had a little bit of gold kind of hiding in the bridge to show off the lavish wealth of the dwarves, but I think overall it looks pretty good. Now, one of the big things is that I wanted that nether portal to not be over here. This was kind of an annoying spot, because you'd go through the nether portal, and then you'd basically just be, you'd have to swim all the way over. And this allows us a little bit easier access to get to where we need to go. So, also, we've got basically this stone spire that kind of rises out of the water. I don't think the spire itself is done yet. There's still some more things I want to do there. But that's kind of the idea. We have this stone spire that comes across. And then, when we come down the stairs, I did some work down here as well. So we come down the stairs, and I've been working on this room. Most of this was actually done off camera, not in the stream. But there's this main kind of room here where the pathway will split in several different directions. So you come down. Here, we'll have a little bridge that crosses the ravine. This is only temporary, right? What we have right here, that's very, very temporary. But we'll have a bridge that kind of crosses here. And then this goes off in this direction. I'm not sure what we're going to put over there. And then this one is going to go down another 10 levels. Because, as you can see, we got water dripping through up there. This is part of the big lake. So we can't really go straight there. I'm thinking the throne room and the treasure/storage room are ultimately going to be off in that direction, just because then you got to cross the bridge, and that seems very defensible and very dwarven to me. So that's kind of the plan and what we've been working on here. But I don't want to work on the Dwarven Base today. I just kind of wanted to update you on what I worked on in the live stream. So I'm going to head back to the Mesa, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and we're here in the Brown District, and I got an advertisement from Scar saying his tool forge is now open, and he even gave us a coupon. So I figured we should probably go ahead and take a look at what Scar has to sell. We've got some diamond horse armor, which is here, but it doesn't seem like there's a price on it, so I don't know what it's worth. Oh, here we go. Here's some pretty nice tools. We got shovels, efficiency 4, mending, unbreaking 3, axes, diamond shovels, mending, silk touch, efficiency 4. Forge entrance, blacksmiths only. Ooh. All sorts of fancy stuff going on in here. And you can put in a special order, which is pretty cool. Oh, looks like Python ordered some stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, what do we got over here? Fortune 3 diamond pick. Work pick, efficiency 5. Another, what's this thing run? 35 diamonds for one of those guys. Woo-wee. All right. Standard pick, efficiency 4. Those are just 5 diamonds. 20 diamonds for mending, efficiency 5, and unbreaking 3. I'll have to think about that. I don't know what I want to buy. I definitely want to buy something, but I'm not really sure what. Also, I can just tell, looking at this area, Scar, my friend, this is not, I'm pretty sure that this is not a safe area. This is, I'm thinking this is a spawnable area right here. Yeah, light 6-7, this corner, you're going to get nasty, creepy things up in here, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be very bad. What do I really need? I mean, for silk touch, I suppose I could use a silk touch, or I suppose I could use a shovel that has efficiency 4 and no silk touch. Like, that could be useful, just in case I ever need it. And it's only 5 diamonds, so that might be worth it. Although that's pretty easy for me to get myself. So maybe I should go with, like, just a solid work pick like this. Mending, efficiency 5, and unbreaking 3. You know, I've already got a fortune pick. I've already got a silk pick. Maybe just a solid work pick would be the way to go. And we do have the coupon. So maybe that's what I'll do. Then again, how much more is it to have fortune? almost twice as much. And, looks like somebody already grabbed the Silk Touch one with mending on it. Okay. So I think I'm just going to go with a solid work pick. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and mending, Just call that good. It's 20 diamonds. So we'll put 10 diamonds in there, throw our coupon right here so he knows that I use that. And there we go. We've got ourselves just a good solid work pick, just something to mine things out with and all that kind of good stuff. Now, there's a bunch of other stuff that's been popping up around here in the Brown District as well that I kind of want to take a look at. I think False's dye shop is finally open, so I want to head over there because I could really use some cyan dye. I think cyan stained clay would be really, really useful to have in our Dwarven Base build. Since we're using all those different shades of gray in there, I think cyan dye would be amazing. Does she have prices? Oh, here we go. 32 dye for 1 diamond or 16 flowers for 1 diamond. Okay. Let's see. I don't see cyan unless it's hiding over here. These are all just flowers. Oh, and this just goes down. Yeah, this isn't part of the shop. Okay. So, that's disappointing. I was hoping I'd be able to find some cyan dye in here. What do you get for, what is cyan dye? Is it blue and white? Blue and green, maybe? It might be blue and green. I just want to see. I just want to look and see. I'm not actually going to, she doesn't have blue dye in here either. Okay, well, so much for that. Oh well, I guess we'll just leave that be for the time being. Looks like Mumbo's chicken shop has grown some weeds. Oh, welcome to False's dirt cheap chicken. Free cake for all customers. That 2 stacks of dirt or 1 stack of grass for 64 chicken. Dirt cheap, literally. So I love this server so much. That's hilarious. Wow, Mumbo's had it rough. Everyone seems to be ganging up on him, man. His sapling society is getting shut down. Everything is just disappearing like crazy. Impulse's iBooks is also constantly sold out, it seems. So I think while we're here, I'm going to get a few more mending books. Just 2, I think, will be plenty. I really don't think I need any more than that, especially since all of my gear has mending already. So I don't really have anything that I need it for, but since the store is pretty much always sold out, I think I'm going to buy a couple of those books just to kind of have, just in case. We should also probably check Silk Touched and see if we've made any profits. Since the last time I checked, doesn't look like it, although we will have to restock the grass pretty soon. I'm thinking I want to put glowstone in here. A lot of you said I should add glowstone to the Silk Touch shop, and I think that's a great idea. The thing is, glowstone, I need to go pretty far to find it, so that's going to be something where I think we'll have to either go on another adventure together, or I'm going to have to do it off camera. And then I think I'm going to take the smooth stone out of there and put glowstone in its place. Just because at this point, pretty much everybody has a Silk Touch pick. Having smooth stone in there was a little bit more useful when nobody did have a Silk Touch pick. So I think that will be probably a good idea. And then False has been like super busy in the shopping district, it seems. False has built a build for hire, which is pretty cool. Not open yet, but a work in progress. So I'm assuming that's going to be a place where we can rent out her mad building skills. And then down here, she has the Ender Emporium. And I actually didn't have an Ender chest, but during the live stream on Wednesday, we came and we bought 2 of them from her. But this is a really cool build. She's basically just got an Ender chest here. A big fancy one, which looks really good, by the way. It looks amazing. I love it. And then this is all done with slabs to keep things from spawning. But pretty straightforward, Oh, and Logolas is totally chilling in my Ender chest now that I actually have one. So Ender chests are 5 diamonds each. She also sells obsidian, 32 obsidian for 3 diamonds, which I think is a little bit more than I'm willing to pay for it. And then something else coming soon. I'm not sure. Maybe that'll be Ender Pearls or Eyes of Ender or something like that. I don't really know. Either way, pretty cool little shop. And I think there was one other one that I saw springing up as well. Should probably go check that out too, since we're here. Let's just see. Oh, and Joe, you know what? I don't think I've showed Joe Hill's gallery here yet to you guys. This has been here for quite a while, but I don't think I've actually showed it on camera. Basically, he's got an art gallery over here, and you can come and you can buy works of art. And we might actually add our own little art for sale at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Self-portrait by Banksy. We got some stuff over here. It may have already sold. I'm not sure. Item 2. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think it has sold yet. We've got Sea Cow Bay up there, and I don't know. I think there's supposed to be another platform, but I'm not sure. How does? Oh, there we go. Whew. I was like, how do I get out? I was trapped. But yeah, very cool build. Very, very cool build. And very large in scale indeed. Lots of glass panes and all sorts of stuff. But where was that? Oh, here we go. This is the other build that I hadn't seen yet. I'm not sure what this is. I haven't had a chance to see this. Looks like stables to me. And style-wise, that looks very Exuma. That looks very, very much like Exuma's roof. And kind of the style that he's been building in this season. So maybe this is an Exuma build. I'm not really sure. I don't know what this is. But it's cool. It's very cool, and I like it. I think it's pretty cool. So I think that's pretty good. Now, I want to get a couple of mobs, and Derp is here for that. I'm kind of tempted to put in an order to have them bring passive mobs somewhere, just so I don't have to get them myself. It's horribly lazy of me. It's absolutely horribly lazy of me. But I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to do that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. There is one other thing that I should probably show off as well, and that is the White District. The White District is kind of the municipal district, like where you'd put like the town hall, maybe, kind of community city type builds. Town hall, courthouse. I think there's a plan to put up a courthouse here eventually. Some of that kind of stuff, and they were working, the other hermits were working on it during, every Monday we have kind of a get-together on the server. Unfortunately, that get-together is pretty much always scheduled for when I'm at work. So I'm not really able to make it to those as much as I would love to. But this is what has been worked on in the White District so far. I think they're just kind of planning at this point, unless... Ooh, nope, that looks like a thing. That looks like a thing. And I haven't seen this yet, because I know it's like a week later, but I have had a very busy week. So, ooh, I like this little... This is a nice floor design. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm assuming these are going to be roads, maybe? This looks like a road to me. Although... Oh, okay, so the streetlights turn off. Are off by default, and then the daylight sensor on top turns them on at night. Okay, cool. That's actually a really simple design. I like that a lot. I might actually use that in my single-player world. That's fantastic. But yeah, it looks like we've got... Oh, here we go. This is going to be Scar's Massive Courthouse. So the courthouse is going to go here. I don't know, do we have other things planned out already? We do. This is going to be false stambles. Whatever stambles are. I don't know, maybe she meant stables? I'm not sure. I'm going to go with stambles, though. False stambles, whatever those are. We've got an info kiosk over here. Yeah, this is going to be really cool. I see plans popping up all over the place. I'm going to have to figure out something to build there. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. I'd love to get some ideas for what I could build in the White District. Obviously, it has to be something that isn't already claimed. So, like, if Scar is building a courthouse, I probably shouldn't also build a courthouse. But, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, we kind of ended up doing a little bit of a mini tour today in this episode. And, of course, we got Rendog back, and we got him back pretty good. I should do one more thing, though. You know, I came to the Brown District for a reason other than just shopping, and then I totally forgot to actually do that. So, I want to buy a horse. I think it is time to buy a horse, and we do have hermit horses that CubFan built early on in the season, and I just never really got around to buying a horse because in the Mesa itself, I haven't really needed it at all. But I think now that we have a base that's farther away and I'm doing a lot of running back and forth and all that kind of stuff, I think it's probably time to invest in a trusty steed. So we're going to head over to Hermit Horses and we're going to pick up a horse. I'm not going to name him. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I do have name tags already. But I want to get the suggestions for the horses' names in the comments, and I'll pick whichever one I think is the coolest. So, we've got a whole bunch of horses to pick from. I'm thinking, I really don't want a skeleton horse. They actually can't wear armor, but I'm kind of thinking maybe this one. This black spotted horse could be kind of cool, or maybe that's a donkey. Not terrible. Let's check the other one that's over here. It's going to be one of those two black spotted horses. He definitely feels faster to me. Whoa, he's got terrible health, though. And it seems like his jumping ability... Well, actually, his jumping ability isn't terrible. That's not too bad. This is 2. Can he jump too high? That is the question. Yes. But his health is just really bad. I mean, I think we can make it work. He's definitely faster, though. I think this is the one for me, right here. Let's see. 2 diamonds, free lead. So we will put our 2 diamonds in there. We'll take our lead, and we're going to head off back to our house, and we'll stable up our horse. But guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.